And just coming to your comfortable lying down position. Whether the legs are out straight or the knees are bent up. And just having the chin slightly tucked in. And just taking your time to just settle into the mat. It's feeling the points where the body is touching the mat. Supported by the earth. This body just slows, settles, and stills. And just tuning in to your breath. The sounds that each one makes. And those gentle movements going on within. It's tuning into this rhythm, calming, slowing, and settling. Observing with time, the breath gets longer. Just letting any thoughts just drift away. And then, in the next breath or two, we'll just take our usual 3 long deep breaths. That big inhale as we fill the lungs and the tummy. And through parted lips, sigh it away. Twice more. And when those 3 breaths are done, it's observing any difference, the quality of the breath. And when you're ready, let's just give the head just a little rock from side to side. Just awakening these neck muscles and easing, stretching around. And if you want, either continuing with the head as we move it into the wrists as well, or if you prefer, just leave the neck still. And then, stopping everything else or continuing, as we move into the ankles as well. Just rotating around all the joints. And then, let's just slow everything down. And just bringing the palms face down by our sides. And on a big inhale, just reaching them up and over into the floor behind you. Just stretch out. And exhale. Back down to the sides. Once more again if you like. Inhale and reach. Maybe flex the toes away too. As we exhale, back down to the sides. And when you're ready, just Inhale, just hugging these knees in towards the chest. Whether rocking side to side or still is up to you. Maybe the knees go one way and the head the other. And then let's bring everything back to center in stillness. Let those knees squeezed in. And if you like, inhale as you lift the head up towards the knees, seeing if that just pushes the lower back onto the mat a little more. And at any point, just exhale, that head back down. Next inhale is reaching these arms and legs up to the sky. A quick rotate if you like. And then 2 options as you bring the feet back together. Either take a hold of the toes if you reach, or maybe just a hug around the back of the legs. Now, point these toes towards you. If the knees need to bend, let it happen. And on a gentle exhale, we hug these legs in a little closer. This can be quite a strong stretch, so just ease off as you need. Now, if you want, can we inhale, widening the legs out a little, getting a stretch into the hips. And then inhale, back together. Let's just exhale, soles of the feet on the mats, palms by the sides. So the feet close in, ready for bridge, but first pelvic tilting. So with those palms face down by the sides. Just that gentle inhale as you power through the feet. As the hips lift up just a smidge. As we exhale and lower. Breath by breath. Inhale and subtle lift. Exhale and lower. And then, in the next breath or two, working into full bridge if you like. So with the palms face down, that chin tucked in. As we inhale, lifting the hips to the sky, but not holding. Exhale, peeling the spine back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Twice more. Inhale and lift, maybe you're higher this time. Peel down. So the last thing on the mat is the hips. Third and final one. Lovely. Now let's counter stretch when you lower. Inhale, taking a hold of each knee individually, drawing them out and up. Rocking or still is up to you. As we ease into the hips as well. Next, inhale these knees together as we hug around the thighs, either to rock up to sit or come any other way. It's taking your time to come up. It's finding your seated position. That spine long and light. I hope I'm coming across okay. I seem to have found a burst of energy. So inhale and lift. Rooting down through the sit bones, that chin slightly tucked. With each inhale, as if you're becoming that little bit taller. Letting the breath settle and the mind calm. And then, if you like, just rolling the neck around. Whether it's slow or fast is up to you. It's twice to each direction. It's feeling all around these neck muscles. It's taking your time. And you're back. That lift again, ready to move into the sides. Yes, that inhale. And exhale. There's a very hyperactive cat tonight. Palm on the floor, reaching this top arm. As if we're lowering a little more, maybe the elbow lowers down. And just with time and the breath, as that body gives in. Now, we're going to crawl across to the other side. So exhale, the top palm lowers. As we inhale, walking forward. Now in the middle, you can just fold down for a brief breath. And then let's exhale over to the second side. Wherever that bottom palm lands. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale. Lovely. And just holding, releasing here. Maybe observing some difference. Then walk to the middle again. So exhale and lower. Observing the twist in the spine. As we inhale to center. Now, whether you're reaching the arms or you're just on the elbows, and just fold down, just that spine, just releasing, as if we're making space between each of the vertebrae. When we're ready, just inhale, just uncurling, back up. Finding that seated again. Lovely. Let's have a wide stretch. Legs out. Whether it's super wide or not. Flicking the toes up. The spine lengthened. Now if you need to bend the knees, let it happen. And let's fold over. Inhale, that reach, stretch up. Exhale, looking over a leg, folding. Whether the palms are to the side, reaching to the toes or the legs. If that knee needs to bend, let it happen. And with each inhale, as if you're finding a little more length through the spine. And exhale, do you release a little more? Just let the head hang. That's it. And you're ready. Inhaling center. Reach. Exhale, second leg. Fold. And just taking your time, adjusting the position as you need. Remembering that if we're inhaling this length through the spine, maybe that exhale deepening a little more. When we're ready, inhale back up. Exhaling it all back. Heart center. The shoulders drop. We can just release the hands. And let's work our way through to all fours. Any way you want. Or we can cross these legs. As we roll over. With those knees under the hips. Whether you're on palms or fists. Under the shoulders. And that subtle lift in the chest. To work in our cat position. Let's inhale, curling, looking up. And the exhale. As we curl down. Breath by breath. And pressing the discs. Making space. Feeling through each of these vertebrae in the spine. Bending the elbows as much or as little as you like. And on your next exhale, curling down as normal. But from here, sinking it back into your child, adjusting as you need. And chest and head, and just sinking towards the mat. That releasing, relaxing here. Body just melting to the mat, observing where we've worked. If you like, you can inhale as you lift the palms up onto the fingertips. And see if that moves to stretch up the spine a little. At any point, just exhale, lowering those palms again. And when you're ready, can we inhale through to lie in our fronts? So inhale, slithering, keeping the chest and head low. Through onto our fronts. With those palms in line with the chest. Sending the elbows back, ready for cobra. So that inhale as we power through the palms. lifting up high or low. And exhale, tensing the buttocks, peeling the spine down. Twice more. Inhale and lift. Now, for the third one, you can tuck the toes in if you want, and then lift it dog or not. So, if you've got the toes tucked in, maybe the hips lift. Now, if you've got the hips lifted, it's a hard position, you maybe don't want to hold it. You can exhale, flick the hips up into dog, or come through via all fours. Now, if you're in your dog, the chest and head sinking through, those hips up to the sky. Walking or still, it's all up to you. But the next breath or two, just exhale down via all fours. And just sinking back into your child. Giving the wrists a little rotate around here if they want. It's resettling again. Observing that breath. Inhale again through all fours. Remember, if the wrists get achy, you've always got the fists. We're just going to make it a twist. That chest lifted. Now, let's point one set of the fingers in as that palm is out to the edge of the mat. I think we've all done this before. If you're using your fists, so the thumb is your forward point, just point those thumbs in. You inhale the other arm up. And exhale, scooping down and through. The head might come onto the mat. Just releasing into this twist. And if you want to extend, reaching that arm up. See if the breath is prominent in the side of the chest. Letting time in the breath just eases around. And we exhale, lowering that palm if it was reached up. Inhaling through, back to our all fours. Bringing the palms back in for the second side. So pointing the finger or thumb in, so that goes out to the edge of the mat. Inhale, reaching that arm out. Exhale, scooping down. Shoulder, maybe head. Letting the body ease around here. And if you're ready, inhale, lifting the arm up. And seeing the difference on this side. With time, as the body just eases around. Exhale. back down. Inhale through to all fours. Right, almost done on the wrists. Dog, then stand. Wow. Inhale, lifting, reaching up. And if you don't want, we'll not hold this dog for long. Let's just step it through. Forward fold. Whether the arms hang, hold the elbows or the ankles. Just let that head hang nice and loose. And just that easing of the lower back. When you're ready, just that slow inhale. And curling up to our stand. With those feet nice and planted. And that chin tucked. Finding the spine long. Oh, for God's sake, I've not got a head. Oh, that'll do. Shoulders dropping. And just finding your length, tuning into the breath. And that usual move, just that inhale, that slow stretch, reach up. Looking up if you like. Exhaling it all back, heart center. Twice more. And the third time if you like, with an extended back bend. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sighing it away. The inhale back and down, heart center. Lovely. It's finding our length again. And ready to move it into the thighs for warrior. So wherever we are. One step, taking a big step forward. You know the drill, roughly a leg distance apart. Hips either to the sides or slightly off. The hands on the hips to keep these even. Inhale, finding this lift. And exhale, bending that front leg. Taking that peak, or that knee and ankle in alignment. Inhale, that spine long. Maybe lifting the arms up. Let the shoulders drop. And take a look over the front fingers, if you're balanced. And as we hold it here, inhale as if we're reaching the arms. Maybe you exhale, lowering down. Now I saw someone yawn. If you've got a yawn, see how that deepens you? It will work. It's been guided by the breath. Drawing the energy in on the inhale. And I think that's long enough. So on an exhale, we're going backwards. Reaching that arm up. Now can we reach the top arm a little more on the inhale. And a massive exhale. Whether it's elbow on thigh, reaching down. Looking up on this side if you want. And a big inhale. Ooh, everything up. And the mat just got slippy. Now, we can go straight to the other side. You rotate the legs, or you can reset yourself if you want. It's taking a moment though. Hands on hips, inhaling the length. And exhale. Bending that front leg. Taking a peek, checking the alignment. Inhaling those arms out if you're ready. Looking over the front fingers. Letting the shoulders drop. Just settling in here. Heart might still be going from the first side. We're just tuning into that breath. Easing, stilling and relaxing. And just with time, maybe you're deepening. Now, exhale, let's send it backwards. As that front arm reaches up. And big exhale, all forward. Elbow on thigh, or the arm is straight. Looking up if you like. Big inhale, swinging up. Sigh the arms down. Let's point these toes either forward or out. Maybe you want to step it in a little. It's just a wide-legged forward fold. So with hands on the hips, spine long, exhale and tip, halfway. Feeling that stretch in the back of the legs, finding the length. Exhale and fold. These arms can either be on the floor in front, holding the ankles, doing whatever they want to do. Take a bend in the knees if you want. It's letting everything settle. And the breath still. And just feeling that easing of the lower back. And in your time, that slow inhale. And curling back up. The last thing that's up is the head. And whether it's a zigzag or a big step. Back to your standing. Let's have a little shake, wiggle, ease off. And then let's get ready for our tree. Planting everything down. And finding this chest long. Let's just lift all the toes to begin with. The exhale, just spreading them down. Now for the balance. Inhale as we lift one heel up. Maybe all the way up to the hips, or take your time as it lifts. Take the ankle around if you like. And if we're still here, out to the side. Remembering this lift in the chest. Tucking in when we're ready, whether it's high or low. When you find your balance. Inhale, reaching, stretching up. And all the way down, heart center. As the shoulders drop. Inhaling the left. And exhale, making a roots. It's finding your stillness and peace. If I could balance with my eyes closed, I'd be asleep in this position. And then the next breath or two, just exhale back down. And those feet planted again. For the other side. Inhale, lifting this heel. And might come all the way up to the hip straight away. Rotating that ankle if you did before. And we exhale it out to the side. You've found the stillness here. Tucking the heel in, high or low. When you're ready, inhale, reach, stretch up. No back, heart center. Shoulders dropping on this side. Probably observing some difference on this side. You're just settling, relaxing into it. Observing the breath and the calm. Lovely. When you're ready, exhaling it down. Nice. Just that quick rotate, ease off as we work our way down to the floor. So just a nice slow forward fold, taking several breaths down. As we tuck the chin, round the shoulders, subtle bend in the knees. Using the tummy as brakes. Just rolling down with the exhale. The inhales are your moments of pause. It's feeling through each of these vertebrae. And when you're in your fold, however you want to be in, whether the arms hang or hold those elbows. And the next breath or two, we just walk it through to our dog. Those hips up to the sky. Chest and head just melting through. Now whether you hold it here or lower down at any point, the all fours and into your child. But if we're still up, let's think about rolling down in the next breath or two. The all fours, sinking the hips back to your comfortable child position. letting everything settle. And when we're ready, let's just slowly inhale through to all fours. And we get ready to come to sit. So either way, whether it's crossing the ankles as you roll over, but send the legs out in front. Ready for a twist. So flicking the toes up. Spine nice and long. And then, let's inhale as we hug one leg in. Now between each step, take a nice hug. Find this lift in the spine. Step this leg over. Now this front foot can stay where it is, or maybe the ankle comes in close to the hips. Finding the spine nice and long, that chin tucked. Now, the same arm as the front leg. Exhale, reaching around. The spine long. And then, exhale. Let's twist over around. Now the front arm maybe rests across the thigh, or holding it as you were. Now the important thing here is keeping the spine long. Each inhale, breathing it in longer. Each exhale, maybe you move a little further, but don't force it. As the rhythm repeats with each round of the breath, just seeing what's going on within you. And as we hold it, what's going on with time. Now in your next inhale, reach that back arm up to shoulder height. We exhale, going back to the front. A gentle hug as we unravel. Feet back out, you can have a quick wiggle off if they like. Resetting for the second side. Inhale of the second leg. Remembering that hug and lift. As we step the leg across. Maybe the front ankle comes around or it stays in front. That hug, lift, shoulders dropped. Same arm as front leg. You know what I mean. Exhale, twisting around. As we find the lift. Exhale, looking over the back shoulder. As we inhale the lift on this side. Perhaps finding the release on the exhale here. And holding again. Remembering every inhale as if we're that little bit taller. Don't force the release on the exhale. And seeing what goes on as we hold. When you're ready, and inhale, lifting this back arm up. As we exhale it around. A hug. To unravel again. But just keep these knees bent up, thighs together. Scooting to the front of the mat. Ready to lie down. So we know the drill. A loose bend, inhaling the spine long, arms up. And exhale. Peeling down. The last thing down is the head. And when you're here, just hug these knees in. Having that rock if you want. Whatever feels right. As we come back to center. In stillness. Chin tucked. Let's make it a twist. Inhaling the arms out. Shoulder height. Palms facing up. Exhaling these knees to any side. And perhaps looking over the opposite shoulder. Now you can control the intensity. If the knees are looser and lower, it's easier. If they're higher, it's a tighter twist. Observing the breath in this open side of the chest. And that release on the exhale. Another side. Inhaling our way through to center. Exhaling over second side. And just that easing on this side. Inhale, back to center. And you can just lift the arms and legs up into the air. Much a bend as they want. And just rotating, easing off these wrists and ankles. Giving everything just a nice loose shake off. And then let's inhale. The arms through the legs. Taking a hold of the outer edges of the feet. Those knees out and up. Rocking still. Up to you. And in the next breath or two, let's think about coming down. And you find you're comfortable. Relaxation position. Whatever that may be. Just easing down towards the mats. Supported by the air. And tuning back in to our breath. The rhythm repeats. The subtle movements and sounds with each one. And everything slows and stills. letting the mind empty. Your attention only in the breath. And then let's just draw this attention around the body. Energy in the inhale, releasing tension and stress in the exhale. Crown of the head. Forehead. Eyes and nose. Mouth and cheeks. Chin, jaw and ears. Front and back of the neck. Collarbone and shoulders. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Left wrist. Front and back of the left palm. Left fingers and fingertips. Right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. Front and back of the right palm. Right fingers and fingertips. Front of the chest. Ribs. Tummy. The upper back. Mid back. Lower back. Hips and pelvic floor. And the left hip. Left thigh. Left knee. Calf and shin. Left ankle. Heel. Ball of the left foot. Left toes. Right hip. Right thigh. Knee. Right calf and shin. Ankle. right heel, ball of the right foot, right toes, the whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Taking your time, bringing yourself back to this moment, observing the stillness, calm and relaxation within. We hear the sounds, feeling the earth beneath us. You can begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. And we make small movements. If you like, inhale, reaching these arms out. Leave them here as your stretch. Just do what feels right. To any points, exhale these arms back down. To be a hug. Knees in towards the chest. And at any point, rolling over to any side. And a brief moment of pause. And we inhale, lifting ourselves up to our comfortable seated position. So we find that spine long and light. The chin tucked. And observing the breath here for a second. That energizing, lifting inhale. And that calm and relaxing, easing exhale. And always remember, you can take this breathing practice off the mat. When you're ready, inhale, reaching up, palms together. Exhaling down through heart center as we bow our heads. And we give thanks for all that we have, all that we are, and all that we will be. Namaste.